In a small village surrounded by mountains, there lived a curious boy named Zayn. One day, while exploring an old cave, he stumbled upon a dusty, ancient lamp. Little did he know, this lamp held a magical secret. Zayn rubbed the lamp out of curiosity, and suddenly, a burst of colorful smoke filled the air. Out of the smoke appeared a young genie, Geniya, with sparkling eyes and a mischievous smile. Geniya introduced herself and explained that she had been trapped in the lamp for centuries. She was excited to finally have a friend and offered to grant Zayn 3 wishes. Instead of asking for riches or power, Zayn wished to help the poor children in his village. He asked Geniya to make sure every child had enough food and warm clothes. Geniya waved her hands, and suddenly, baskets of food and bundles of clothes appeared in front of every house in the village. The children's faces lit up with joy as they found the unexpected gifts. News of the mysterious gifts spread quickly, and people from nearby villages started coming to see if the rumors were true. Zayn and Geniya realized they could do even more to help. A greedy merchant from another village heard about the magic and decided to find the source of these wonders. He planned to capture the genie and use her powers for his wealth. The merchant tricked Zayn by pretending to be in need. He asked Zayn to use one of his wishes to help him, planning to capture Geniya when she appeared. Zayn and Geniya devised a clever plan to trick the merchant. They decided to grant his wish in a way that would teach him a lesson about greed. The merchant wished for endless riches. Geniya granted his wish, but instead of gold and jewels, the merchant's house was filled with heavy stones, symbolizing the weight of his greed. The merchant, realizing the error of his ways, begged Geniya to remove the stones. Zayn asked Geniya to forgive him, and she agreed, on the condition that the merchant would help the poor from now on. To celebrate their success, the villagers organized a festival in honor of Zayn and Geniya. The festival was filled with music, dancing, and food for everyone, especially the children. Just when everything seemed perfect, a new problem arose. A terrible drought hit the region, and the villagers were running out of water. Zayn and Geniya knew they had to act quickly. Zayn and Geniya decided to search for a hidden spring that was said to lie deep within the mountains. They embarked on a journey filled with challenges and obstacles. After a long journey, they discovered a hidden cave in the mountains. Inside, they found the ancient spring, but it was guarded by a giant serpent who wouldn't let anyone near it. The serpent offered them a challenge. If they could solve its riddle, they would be allowed to take the water. If they failed, they would be trapped in the cave forever. Zayn and Geniya put their heads together and solved the riddle with teamwork and clever thinking. The serpent, impressed by their intelligence, allowed them to take the water. With the spring water, Zayn and Geniya returned to the village. The villagers were overjoyed, and the crops began to grow again. The drought was over, thanks to Zayn and Geniya's bravery. As time passed, Geniya realized it was time to return to her world. She thanked Zayn for his friendship and promised to visit whenever he needed her. Zayn knew he would miss her, but he was grateful for all they had accomplished together.